Sanford and Son has gone down in history as perhaps the most successful comedy in the last 50 years. And by successful, I mean found an audience. Lasted for 6 seasons. Made 136 episodes total, despite the 2 leads thinking the show wouldn't make it past the end of season 1.
And you expect me to believe a cock and bull story like that?
According to Damon Wilson, he and Red thought the show wouldn't last, seeing how previous shows led by black actors never held the ratings to continue long after they debut.
No, Pop, because you are the top. We're gonna give you a top.
Yeah, well, I drink to that. I drink to anything.
They both thought it would be a quick payday and they'd move on to other projects. Well, history has shown us not only were they a hit, but it led to a list of other shows where the main cast were black actors. Good Times, The Jeffersons, What's Happening, just to name a few, all created and found major success, something most likely to never happen without Sanford and Son. But on today's show, we are not going to look at all the top episodes that helped establish Sanford and Son as the hit it is. We are going to look at some of the worst episodes, ones that would have definitely got the show canceled had they been shown first.
See this, they'll remember me. And that will make me immoral.
So let's jump in and look at some of the lowest rated episodes according to the fans.
Gonna look at a little television.
So right off the bat, let's get the obvious one out of the way. The lowest rated episode ever under the Sanford and Son title technically wasn't even a Sanford and Son episode.
Important piece of paper with writing on it.
Probably the story of the painting.
No, the model's phone number.
The episode's title, The Family Man. It couldn't even register a 6 out of 10. This was the setup for the Grady spin-off series and gave Fred and Lamont a day off, as they never even appeared in their own show. We get to meet Grady's family and experience a taste of things to come on the Grady-led series.
What a body!
This episode being rated so low might explain why the series never lasted one full season. The series itself was actually better than this episode. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the actual episodes that contained Fred Sanford and were so bad, had these episodes been opening for the series, it would have killed the show before it really got started. Starting off at number 5, we have a 2-way tie. Season 3's Will the Real Fred Sanford Please Do Something? And Season 6's I Dream of Choo Choo Rabinovitz. Each coming in at 6.8 out of 10. Neither fan favorites, but some have stated their love for Betty Hairston.
Next drink to us. To Betty and Freddie.
To Betty and Freddie.
Making her lone appearance, it's a bit of a shock that majority of fans didn't care for her. Meanwhile, in I Dream of Choo Choo, we have a few laughs and a character we don't really care for.
I suppose your schedule called for you to walk 5 miles to school every day.
You mean shul, don't you?
The tiebreaker here would have to go to the episode not featuring Fred Sanford. So at number 5, we have to award it to Betty Hairston.
Well, you see, I'm not Fred Sanford.
No?
No.
Who are you, darling? Laurence Olivier?
Despite the fact it might have Hoppy's best line ever.
I couldn't be Fred Sanford. She thinks I'm of the Caucasian persuasion.
With no Fred and not a lot going on in the episode, we can understand why some fans give it a pass. A wild fact about this episode, Fred Sanford's name is used 29 times, more than any other episode. Maybe the writers thought by saying his name a bunch, it might make up for his absence. Number 4, Season 4, Episode 17, Strange Bedfellows.
It's one thing to have trouble breathing, and it's another thing to have trouble eating.
6.8 out of 10. Lamont tries to impress a young woman named Denise.
Oh, and it's nice meeting you, Dennis. Denise! Denise the Menace.
Lamont was on a radio program talking politics, trying to impress her. But it turns out others had heard the program and thinks Lamont should run for state assembly.
This poster. Hey, Lamont, look at that. Oh, it's just a picture.
Honestly, this isn't an episode I run to when I'm sitting down to watch some Fred. But it does have its funny moments. So it's a bit puzzling why it's on this list. That said, I'm guilty of not watching it as much as well, so perhaps the fans were right. Number 3, Season 4, Episode 12, Tower Power.
How much is this pile of art?
$40,000. Mr. Sanford.
Coming in at 6.7 out of 10, this is without a doubt my least watched episode. Fred gets a stroke of inspiration and builds a giant tower made of junk. The memorable quotes are missing here. The story is not fitting of who Fred Sanford is. And finally, it's lacking any great humor that Sanford and Son is known for.
If you want to call the hospital and get a room ready, now's your time.
I do give it credit for trying something new, but if I had a vote in it, Tower Power would be my number 1 worst rated episode.
You hear that, City Hall? I'm going on a hunger strike!
Number 2, Season 5, Episode 18, Lamont in Love.
Janet, this is my father, Fred Sanford.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Sanford.
Yeah, I'll just say hello and leave it at that.
A whopping 6.6 out of 10, it's tied for the lowest rated episode in Sanford and Son's history. A mystery to say the least, having an episode where Fred teams up with his rival Esther and goes undercover as Columbo should never be rated this low in my opinion.
I'm the Falcon. Peter Falcon.
His nickname is Old Dumbo.
That's Columbo.
As exciting as it is to hear Lamont has a serious girlfriend and a new character to the series, the episode is forgettable. That said, Fred and Esther working together was magic. At least it had that fun scene. More than these other episodes could say.
I want you to go on home, Esther, by yourself. See, you'll be safe because this is Be Kind to Someone Ugly Week.
And our number 1 episode, Season 6, Episode 2, The Hawaiian Connection Part 2.
We're serving fresh pineapple and macadamians. You do like macadamians, don't you?
Yes, as long as they don't live next door.
6.6 out of 10, it truly is the pits when it comes to fan favorite episodes. Fred and Lamont, on vacation in Hawaii. Even on paper, it sounds terrible.
You know, Pop, I'd like to bring Janet here someday.
Bring a girl here?
Sure.
You're crazy. That's like taking a kumquat to the Garden of Eden.
The writers attempted to combine Hawaii Five-0 and Sanford and Son. The final results couldn't feel further from both. The action scenes have all the suspense of a 4th grade play, and the comedy, a notch above TV shows today. I do have to agree with the fans here. Despite my dislike for Tower Power, The Hawaiian Connection Part 2, heck, actually any of them, has to be the worst episode for fans to view. At best, the episode was a nice vacation for Red and Damon. At worst, we all had to sit and watch it at least once. When it comes to Sanford and Son, we can pick our top 30 episodes and be set for life with great comedy. But we can all agree that these episodes today would never crack our top 30, and they might be the least talked about in Sanford and Son's history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you love Sanford and Son, this is the channel for you. Click the subscribe button. Thank you.